I do want to talk about asteroids, but I had to write this down because I wanted you guys to see how extraordinary 2020 was astrologically and just why it sucked so bad. I keep saying that. These are like the highlights of stuff happening. This one we started off the year with eclipses. I always say we had 6 eclipses in 2020. Actually, we had 5, but if the year was 370 days long, we would have had 6. We had 6 eclipses, which kind of means we were basically in eclipse energy all year, just starting with the eclipses, because the eclipses are active as you lead up to it during that month, and then the next month trigger stuff. Usually we have 4. We had 6. We had a Saturn-Pluto conjunction. It happens every 35 years. In Capricorn, like the one that we had, that goes back 7,000 years. This is hard enough to deal with anyways. Then we had the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. Usually when we have these every 13 years, they come together once and they cross paths, and that's it. It took a couple of them for me to find where you had 2. I didn't go back far enough to find out when we had 3, because Jupiter and Pluto were so close going. They crossed, they retrograded, crossed again. Every 13 years, one time, we got 3. Jupiter-Pluto, it's the thing that brought down Hitler and Mussolini. But this has a very much a militaristic, extremist philosophy, Pluto, destruction, devastation. Used properly, the Jupiter-Pluto could be such a transformative, divinely inspired awakening. You use the energies of Pluto, that power, that control, the transformation, to be able to hold a staff of Pluto and wield that power and do it responsibly in faith, you're good. But the minute you use Pluto to abuse, be an autocrat, dictator, Jupiter's going to come along, because that's the one of faith, healing, and miracles, and is going to say, bye-bye. So the autocrats came across 3 times last year developing their crap after we had eclipses and the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. But again, this is once every 13 years. The last time we had it in Capricorn, I think, was 500 years ago. And the Divine Feminine kicked us off in the November. So that kind of, I don't even know the last time we had a Venus-Jupiter conjunction at the Galactic Center. That's rare. That was our saving grace. And then we ended the year with the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, the Christmas star. This happens about every 20 years. The last time we had an Aquarius was in the year 1405. And when in Aquarius, it is responsible for the rise and fall of royalty, changes in power. In Aquarius, this is very humanitarian. We have a North Node in Gemini. It takes 18 years for the North Node to go through for a North Node return. So the North Node was in Gemini just months after 9/11. And here we are again, 20 years later. Same players, we're at a North Node return. This stuff is going to come out. And next year is our Pluto return. How often have we had these? Never. In the United States, it's our first one every 245 years. So when I say I know 2020 super duper sucked, I'm kind of glad because it forced us to deal with all this crap ahead of time. So hopefully at our return, we're on the other side, the transformational, healing, wonderful side. New birth, the American Renaissance side. This is in February. And then it's going to take, some time for this to click through, go through the zodiac until we're totally in a new position, okay? But you guys, it's been tough. It's been really, really, really hard. So when we think about the big picture, it's amazing we're still standing. It's amazing we have President Biden. It's amazing our economy is doing well. It's amazing we're functioning as well as we are. So just gotta be easy with one another. Patience with one another. We are going to get through this. Okay? How you guys doing? Yes, we got our astrological butts kicked last year, Deb. And with all this too, it's the ushering in of the age of Aquarius. I can't believe I forgot to say that part. Yeah, it's ushering in of that time. It's all new. And we are all standing at the cusp of all of this in this great big unknown, oohing and eyeing, looking out at the great unknown. And there's so much creative, positive potential out there. That's why I started doing our new moon intentions, so we could get ourselves on the same footing as we went through this crucible. Oh my gosh. Yes, we had our butts handed to us, and we're all here. Your focus is so important, you guys. I have to turn off the media because they're just so annoying, so incredibly annoying. So this is what we've been through.